Hey you, welcome to my channel. It's really good to have you here. This is going to be an interesting video, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Turn on notification as well because there is more where this came from. I'm in the middle of work and I'm craving a refreshing bloody drink. And yeah, I'm talking about Bloody Mary in case you guess that. I'm craving some refreshing drink, and the one I can whip up at home right now is Zobo. So yeah, I mean it's not too far from it. It's a bloody drink. Growing up, Zobo was like our household drink. We always had Zobo at home. So making Zobo is like making 2 minutes noodles. Like it's like making Indomie literally to me. So I always have the ingredients at home. Not always, because at some point I got so tired of it and I stopped drinking it. But my love for it has come back, and now I always have the ingredients at home. And why it has kind of become second nature to me is because I prefer to have my meals with a drink instead of water. If I drink water while eating, I get filled up easily. I don't know if it just me happens to, but I would rather have my meal with a drink, maybe apple juice, orange juice, zobo, instead of water, because when I drink water I just get satisfied. But when I drink normal drink like that, it's not water, it's like clearing space for the food to, enter. So let's just dive right in because I have to get back to work. The ingredients for making it are the MAC. We have the hibiscus flower here. This is what it looks like. I have some in this small bowl. I could pick up one, Google it. So we have the MAC, the hibiscus flower. Then I have some sugar. At home, we made it with Jolly Juice, but Jolly Juice gives it this sharp taste that I think that was part of the reason why I got tired of it for a while and just stayed off Zobo for a while because of that Jolly Juice. Because after I discovered sugar, I was like, oh, another way to enjoy Zobo. So now I put sugar in my Zobo instead of Jolly Juice. It gives it a different taste. This time the taste is not as sharp as it is when you use Jolly Juice. So sugar. The next ingredient is ginger. This is dry ginger. At home we use fresh ginger. We just throw it into the pot while the flour is cooking. It still gives it the same taste because it's all about the flavor. It's not like you're going to chew the ginger. So dry ginger, cloves. So the reason I'm using cloves is because you can use it in Zobo. I can't really give you any backstory for it. You can use it and I have it, so I'm going to put cloves. Chili pepper. I found it in the pack of the hibiscus flower when I bought it, so that's how I stay using it. We didn't used to use it at home, but what I realized is that it makes it spicy, just a little bit spice, just gives it that it's not jollof rice we are cooking. It's not jollof rice we're cooking. My light has gone off. It's not jollof rice we're cooking. So yeah, and the final ingredient is water. So without further ado, let's get this Zobo train moving. So I'm starting off by getting water in the pot. Light my stove. The water is a third of this pot, and this is like the size of my pot. So this is a half cup of sugar. Pour it into the pot. So I stir it. The reason is to caramelize it so that it blends well with the Zobo and you're not chewing particles of sugar when you're drinking your Zobo. So I'm going to let this sit on the stove for about 2 minutes. It has fully caramelized. As you can see, there are no particles of sugar again in the water. So what I'm going to do now is turn this water into another pot. I turn the water into this pot. This is a bigger pot. This is the pot I first boiled it in. So right now I'm going to into the first pot. I'm going to add 1.5 cup of Zobo. So to have the first one I put in with focus. Yeah, half cup of hibiscus flower. And turn on the tap. I'm going to pour in just enough to cover the contents of the pot. So I open it up. And then soak it into the water very well. the blood. When I was little, I and my brothers we would use zobo as blood when we are doing all this children play. Put it on the stove, light it up. I'm adding 1/8 cup of cloves. I'll put it into this bowl. Some dry ginger, 3 chili peppers. Our zobo has started to simmer. I'll add the ginger, the pepper, and the cloves. Then I stir it all together. Mix, mix, mix. Oh my god, who's cooking this bloody meal? And cover it. I'm going to let it boil for 20 minutes. Yeah, so see you in 20 minutes.
20 minutes later.
20 minutes done waka, and yeah, it's all dried up just how I like it. I'm going to turn it off now. Turn off the light. This is what it's looking like. I'm going to go ahead now. So steamy. I'm going to add the sugar water now. I've emptied the pots in here. And now I'll give it a good stir. Stir it up like you don't give it up. I'm going to cover it up now to set up the station where I will drain the water. So catch you. Our station is set, but I want to let it sit in this water for about 2 more minutes just to get everything out. Like I want to get my money's worth. Stirring it up again. Just, just in case some are thinking twice about shaking up that juice for me, you can reconsider. Just look at it. Oh my god, so much blood. Okay, so I've poured it into the sieve. Our pool of blood is ready, and I'm going to pour some into a glass after it cools for like 5 minutes, and then throw some ice in it, and we enjoy our drink. I've thrown some ice in the cup, and then top it off with zobo is ready to be consumed, served in different angles, and just chilling, waiting for me to take a sip. You know what time it is? It's tasting time. I'll be lying if I told you I don't know what this tastes like. But I'm going to go ahead and lie though and say, let's find out what it tastes like. Oh, it tastes like homemade zobo. Well, homemade zobo. So refreshing, so bloody, and I'm living for it. I made some buns earlier on, so it's like the perfect snack situation while you do your work. I'm alive. Cheers to the freaking weekend. Let's go.